Hello everyone, and welcome to a second royal reading of a Tuesday. And it's not a Tuesday as I'm recording this. I'm recording it in fact the day before, but I'm away at the moment, and so I'm hoping that these Tuesday videos upload and play themselves at the right time. So a bit of an experiment for me. I have the Tarot of Curious Creatures out on the tarot table for this reading, and the curious creature in question is Princess Eugenie. And the theme of today's readings is friends, and whether they are still friends of Harry or whether they are no friends of Harry. As I said on the previous reading, we had a band in South Africa years ago called No Friends of Harry. And finally, an opportunity for me to look and see whether he has any friends left, and in particular whether Princess Eugenie is on Team Harry or whether she is sliding away. And in one of these many articles about Harry coming back and the seating arrangements and who would be in front of him and behind him and who he'd have to bow to and who Meghan would have to curtsy to, there was this little throwaway comment at the end of one of them, and unfortunately I can't remember who was writing it, but it I think was in the Daily Mail, and it said, a further grievance. This is a grievance for Harry and Meghan, really, is the relationship between Harry and his cousin, Princess Eugenie, which is claimed to be strained, particularly after her mother, the Duchess of York, said Meghan can't have it both ways when it comes to being part of the royal family. Basically, and I'm paraphrasing, you're in or you're out, and Meghan has chosen out, so she can't have her cake and eat it. And so the article went on to say it's going to be rather awkward for Princess Eugenie if she bumps into Harry at the coronation. There is speculation that he's going to be sitting with his cousins because with Eugenie and Beatrice, because they're the only ones still speaking to him. Well, Eugenie anyway. Princess Beatrice seems to have signed up with the working royals quite noticeably, but Eugenie sitting on the fence. She's always been a strange one. I've read on her before, never quite figured it out. What's going on now? Has she thrown in the towel? Has she jumped ship? Has she quit? Has she given up? What's going on? And what might have come between them if something has happened? Little 5-card reading, just to see how they feel about each other. How does Harry feel about Eugenie? And how does Eugenie feel about Harry and Meghan? We'll throw her in there as well. What's going on? Basically, what is going on? And what is going to be going on in future? Is the relationship still going to blossom and thrive, or is it all over? That's what we want to know. So it needs to shuffle one more time. There we go. Choices. Two of Pentacles came out in the previous reading as well. People having to choose, people having to pick sides. Now the cards are flying. Some have gone on the floor. So I'm going to have to go scratching around to pick them up. And put the deck back together again. It's got all messed up, but I like it that way. It means that I haven't gone and done anything funny. We got that. That's the one that went flying. I need to shuffle it back in, and then we are going to go. Little 5-card reading. What's going on? Ooh, what's going on with Eugenie and Harry? And she was in California recently. I seem to recall she was at some art thing, and being packed with Jack and Harry and Meghan at a restaurant, conveniently having a wonderful time. Everybody laughing, ha ha ha. So strange that they were packed. Can't imagine how it happened. But there it is. And let's remind you, of course, that this is just tarot for entertainment purposes, all just fun and gossip and speculation and rumour and opinion. I read energy here, archetypal energy. And there is a disclaimer in the box below. Let's see what is going on. We've got the Ace of Wands in reverse. And that is a putting out of a fire. The Ace of Wands. Upright. Excitement, passion, new ideas, very energetic, very positive energy. It's all gone. Take the rest of the cards away. Don't think we need them. The flame has gone out. The fire has gone out. Whatever was exciting and thrilling about this relationship is no more. Interesting. I wonder why. Let's see. What is going on? The situation, we've got the situation, the 9 of Cups in reverse. Somebody didn't get what they wanted out of the situation. Somebody thought that they were going to get 9 cups, that their wish was going to be fulfilled, their dreams were going to come true. Didn't happen. Possibly, and I'm speculating wildly, as I very often do on this channel for fun, I'm speculating wildly that somebody was promised the world and didn't get it, and is very disappointed that they didn't get what they were promised, offered. Stick with us. The world is your oyster. No. Interesting. As I say, Ace of Wands in reverse. Ideas, schemes, plans that didn't deliver. Something between these two couples that went south. Let's see. Harry. How does Harry feel about Princess Eugenie right now? 7 of Cups. Some thought going into it. It's not a solid energy at all, the 7 of Cups. You're wondering what you can get from a situation. What's on offer? What's for sale there? What advantage can I get from the situation? That's how I am interpreting this card. It's not a very nice energy, I have to just say. The way that I'm reading it, the way that I'm feeling it, and I read energy here, pure and simple. I'm getting using. What's in it for me? This connection with Eugenie. A lot of people speculate that she was the one that gave inside info to the Harkles, told them what was going on, what plans were up, so that they could steal the thunder of royal announcements. A lot of people speculate that I am simply repeating rumors. I'm not claiming for 1 second that is what she did. But it tells me that he is thinking about things, he's contemplating. He's still a little bit deluded. It's always a card of delusion, that it's still possible. There's still something to be gained from this relationship, something that he could use for his own advantage, to his own advantage. How does she feel? That's being used. How does she feel? Does she love him? Is she still in with the thing? Yeah, she is. 3 of Pentacles, she still thinks that she's part of this happy scenario. It's fun, it's play. This depiction of the 3 of Pentacles isn't the normal depiction of the 3 of Pentacles, which is people hard at work doing something, a project that they're working on together. This is a bit of a party vibe, and she was a party princess, Eugenie. She's now discovered the environment and how important it is to protect it, and good for her. But the 3 of Pentacles in this particular card is people climbing on top of each other for someone to reach a goal. And I wonder who's the kitten here, and who's the person, little orange number, and who's the one on top who is reaching for the top prize. I will leave you to figure out who's where in that little triangle, or little group of 3. It's not a triangle, of course. Still thinking that she's part of that fun crowd, the in crowd, the it crowd, apparently, according to these cards. So, what is casting a shadow over this? Why this grievance that the relationship is a little bit awkward, that it might be awkward for Princess Eugenie to have to see Harry? What is the problem? If there is any problem, what is going on? What is going on is the Hermit, which is Harry, but it's somebody who is going within, somebody who's having a think, somebody who's retreating, somebody who's by themselves, having some quiet time, having a moment of a period of introspection, and wondering what is going on. Perhaps she is having a think. Perhaps mother's words penetrated, because the Hermit is also about advice. It's about somebody giving you their opinion and you going away and thinking about it. Often it's about therapy and counseling and stuff like that. You can read the Hermit like that. It's experts. Somebody, I think, has given the little Hermit here, and it's a girl Hermit, just by the way, given the Hermit something to think about. And I think mother's words might have struck a chord somehow. and that Eugenie is withdrawn a little bit. She still thinks this is the fun crowd. She still loves them. She still thinks it's great. He still thinks that there's some benefit in it for him, this association, but she's having a little moment. It's quite a big moment because it's major arcana. It's the only major arcana that's shown up in this reading. Something hasn't worked out the way it was supposed to work out. It's been disappointing for her. And there is some thinking going on now about a bit of a light bulb moment, possibly, that you need to perhaps just distance yourself, because Hermit goes away and retreats and separates. Outcome. How's this relationship going to be going forward? Harry and his cousin, Princess Eugenie, Queen of Pentacles. It's still solid, ultimately. He's not going to break up. She's always going to be in his corner. She's always going to be there for him. She really genuinely likes him for some reason. That's her right to like him. She knows him. I don't know him. I only read energy here. She likes him. She supports him. She's going to stay supportive. This is not a relationship that's in terrible trouble. It's a relationship that has been disappointing. Something that was promised, that was offered, that was terribly exciting, hasn't worked out. He still thinks there's good stuff to be had. She wants to be part of the party 3 there, even though she's possibly right down there. But she's having a bit of a think for some reason. And ultimately, she's going to stay in Team Sussex. She's going to stay loyal and faithful to Harry. Good earth sign energy there. I think she's an Aries, but we're getting grounded, stable, loyal, devoted, supportive energy from the Queen of Pentacles. I don't think that it means she's going to be picking Team Wales anytime soon, who is a Queen of Pentacles. I think that her energy is here saying, I'm sticking with you, and on it goes. So that's her choice, and a little wobble right now. Something didn't go the way it was supposed to go. There was speculation, there were money deals between the two couples that went sour. I have looked at that in the past. It's there in the Royals playlist, last year's Royal playlist. Have to say it's all speculation. And of course, disclaimer in the box below. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.